Hey everybody, Mace near Cardinal Gaming. While I got you guys here, right off the bat, let's get and take care of business. Like the video or dislike it, see where it goes, and if you like it, thumbs up. If you're not, you can thumb it down. It's okay. We're all adults here, mostly. Um, it's okay for you to do that. And subscribe if you like this kind of content and you want more of it. Helps me out a lot. Okay, now we got all that through and out of the way. Let's talk about the continuing theme about PSA and graded cards. Last time I showed you guys population reports and the sales data for base set stuff, Charizard mainly, just because that's the card that is hyped. If you did not watch that video, go back and watch it. It's kind of important to follow along with what the stage is being set currently. Because after the wave of backlog from PSA, we are really going to be in a weird situation where there's so much graded cards out there in the market that the price is really going to deteriorate. And we are already seeing that from a lot of things and a lot of people. And I'm seeing it in store, which is kind of like I want to give this more like a story time kind of feel as opposed to me showing you information and data on the computer. As a store, I don't really like to buy graded cards. Typically, they don't sell well. Normally, they carry a premium, obviously. And then people that are in here, they're more casual binder collectors and don't really want graded stuff. They're not after it. I've talked about that before on the channel. When I do get graded stuff in, I'm normally pretty picky about what I get in, and I'm gonna be real honest. Every time somebody brings something into my store that's graded, I ask them, "Why are you bringing me this? Why are you bringing this to me as opposed to selling this and trying to sell it yourself on the open market? Because you know I'm not going to give you as much as you think it's worth." I tell people that. The past two instances, I bought a graded card or graded cards. I've told this person, "I'm going to let you know right now, you're going to be better off trying to sell it on open market." And both times they were needing money, hurting for money, and they need to sell them right now. And that in itself could be another video, but we'll just talk about that here. The get-rich-quick flippers, I talked about the grading gold rush, where people were buying cards raw because they saw the graded prices so inflated. We are seeing those prices now deflate and then go back into really what they almost were normally, with all the rest of the grading before the Logan Paul hype of the graded stuff. And a lot of people, I think, fed into the hype, got in it, and then now here it is, a couple weeks before Christmas, and we're seeing them bring this stuff into stores like me, try to offload them because they need money for bills and Christmas money and everything else. I had a gentleman bring in a Japanese PSA 9 base set Charizard. Beautiful card, absolutely great. I was happy to buy it because it's a beautiful piece, historical piece, and has and will hold good value. I bought it for a good price. He was happy with it. I paid very well on it, I feel. And I found a home for it just a couple days ago, to someone that is a genuine collector that will, I know, take good care of it and is really appreciative of it. So, happy ending, right? That's great. This last buy that I did of graded cards, though, not such a great story for him. He sent stuff off because he wanted it returned quickly. He sent it to CGC, and the argument is had other places. I don't have to talk about it here. We don't have to talk about what grading company is better. Historically, PSA has been very good with base set stuff. Beckett's good if you have a particularly what you think is the highest value because they do the black label stuff. CGC is the newest, what I would say a serious grader. Not that they're new, but because they're new to trading cards. And as we'll see here in the examples I have, they're pretty harsh. And I think they are harsh comparatively to a PSA and other things, because this box that I have from what this other gentleman brought into me, they're pretty harsh, really. It's funny because when I saw what this guy brought in, I kind of just saw he kind of had them like this, you know. I couldn't really see, and the back card that I could see was this. I was pretty excited. I was like, oh man, he's got lots of good stuff in here. And then I saw tops to stuff like this. I was like, oh god, he's got all the shiny GXs in there from Hidden Fates. They're not, they're just regular ones. I was like, I don't know if I can afford this with all the money I have on hand, man. I might have to go, you know, get some more money for you. But it turned out it was not great stuff, other than the Charizard VMAX in the back, which is awesome. Again, situation where this guy had stuff ready to be sent off to CGC. He had this return a couple days ago, and I guess he just needed money quickly, wasn't in a stage or had the connections to sell this stuff, so it ended up coming to me. And this is typical of what I'm seeing people that want to go out and grade things. This is the kind of stuff they're grading, and if this is the stuff that they're wanting to grade, it makes sense why they get underwater on them and want to just, you know, flip them as fast as they can just to get rid of them, because yeah, the other one I'm just gonna go through them and show you guys what I got from this buy. Pretty good. 9.5 Charizard VMAX, pretty good from CGC. It is a beautiful card. High subgrades, so it's really good. Something to send to CGC? Absolutely. This is a good card to send to CGC, because you're going to get it fast, turn around town, it's a modern card, and will be good. And if you wanted to sell it quickly, pretty good. The next kind of a good one, another Hidden Fates card, 8.5 of Espeon Shiny. Awesome. Evolution's always good. Good choices to grade, because Eevee and those Pokemon will always be popular. 8.5 is not great. I say anything, you know, above an 8 or 8 or above is at least worth grading for a little bit. And we'll see at least some good return on what you pay to grade it, so that's good. And then we kind of got into the weeds a little bit with the rest of these. Again, people that are not educated and maybe don't know what the market wants, and is really just kind of just chasing what they think is going to be good, and for a quick buck they see, you know, things like Charizards and maybe stuff that is out there in droves. Again, not bad. A 9. The ETB from Champion's Path Charizard. It's a good card. Its centering is off. I would have chose probably a better one. I can see it. You might be able to see it on the video, just how off it is. You can kind of see on the back how left to right it is. It's pretty bad. Not one that I would have sent off to grading. And then he's and graded another one, because, you know, why not? This one got an 8, and you can kind of see on it. See if it'll focus. I don't know if it will. Yeah, it will. Look at those edges up at the top. You could tell that that kind of edge wear is just so bad that you're never going to get a good grade. This one, better centered, but yeah, just a bizarre choice to send to CGC to grade. You know, you want to send stuff, you know, that's going to be really good and a really good high grade, so that you get it back quickly and be able to move it fast. That's kind of the idea, is that you want to send stuff that you know is going to get a good grade. Looking at this card, I could tell you right off the bat, this is not going to be 7, 8, 9. I'm surprised it got an 8. But yeah, the edges on these are, they said 7.5. on corners and 8.5 on edges. So I would not have sent that one, and sadly it gets worse there, guys. This is just, we have 5 of these Sun and Moon, what is it, 211, the Charizard from the Hidden Fates tins. Hidden Fate tins that were made in mass, and there's probably hundreds of thousands of this card, and this is for all intents and purposes, you know, GXs that come out of tins are bulk, and a lot of time. The only thing saving this is that it's a Charizard. So it's not really a terrible choice, but because it's a Charizard, and this one did get a good grade, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the same kind of card. This one got a 9.5. Sure, I'd send a 9.5 if I knew it was going to get a good grade. Sure. But I got another one. That one's a 9, so okay. Still probably not bad. Probably good. I got 2 more, the same Charizard from the tins. 2 8.5s. Now we're getting into the territory with like, I would not send these. I see on this card very obvious like flaking of the color of the card. I don't know if it'll zoom in enough to see this, or if the lighting is gonna be good enough to see it. Right here on this card here, it has like where the print is coming off of that card. Again, I would look at these and go, that's not a good candidate to grade. And the last one, an 8 of the GX. When looking up these cards to buy and price out for this gentleman, this card was going for $25. He said that he paid $27 to get these graded. He lost money to grade this card. So, you know, I told him it's graded stuff. I don't really like graded stuff. And again, he needed the money, and he said he heard from people that I pay pretty well, and he brought him in and traded him to me. We ended up making a deal, but he was not happy about it. I could tell. So, and I feel like I'm getting emails and I'm getting messages and stuff like that from people that are having these same kind of issues and these same kind of results where they have all this stuff that's graded and it's deteriorating in value too fast for them to turn a profit on it. Even for people that, paid, more money than what bulk would be to get it back in a faster time. Or through a grading company that, just has a lower turnaround time in general. It's just not a good way. It wasn't very well thought out. And for somebody that doesn't have any experience, I could see where that kind of a trap you'd be able to fall into that. So, and this is mid-December. We have a long way to go for people to get their submissions back from PSA. We have a long way to go. You see these videos with people like Z&G Emporium, Z&G, CNG, Z&P, Graded Jim, where he does these submission videos where he basically shows you all the cards that he's sending off to grade and the choices that people are making. Things like unlimited base set Charmanders. There's millions of that card out in the world. Millions. Sure, if it's in great condition, alright. Send it in at a bulk submission, sure. But that does not have any sort of longevity. There's no like, sorry guys, my computer timed out. We got to make smart decisions when we send stuff off to grading. And again, when this sort of gold rush situation where you think everything that you send in is going to net you exponential return, there's got to be a realization that that is not going to be the case. And there's going to be losers in this situation. And we have 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, whatever the backlog is from PSA, of people that are going to get the stuff back, and they're going to go, wow, if I had got these back when I sent them in, or wow, if I had known it was going to be this way when I paid for them, ooh, I would have not sent these in. It's coming. It's going to happen, and the market is going to correct as it should. The gold rush is over, and you know, just like then, in the actual gold rush, there's going to be people that are hurting pretty bad. So that's just the story of stuff that I want to tell you guys about. Again, I'm getting messages from people pretty much daily. I'm getting emails from people pretty much daily. Messages on Instagram, things on YouTube here, of people that have these graded cards, and they're trying to, it's obvious they're just trying to offload them, just try to get rid of them. And you know, it's really a struggle to pick and choose, and in most cases say no. No, I'm not going to buy a graded card. I'm not going to buy it. It's not in my best interest. So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, I guess it's really kind of a somber video, or group of videos here, but again, I just want to show you guys what's going on. I will be back with happier videos, hopefully, here in the near future. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, thanks for subbing and liking and sharing the video. Always appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one, huh? Bye.